have you always been an artist, like since you were a kid? Have you always been into art, or was there like a moment where, or something that made you want to do art?
Always, yeah. I mean, for the style of art I do, just any, like art, yeah, since I was a kid. I mean, I could pour you stories. I went to a magnet school when I was a kid because of art. I got sent there from the public school, teachers telling my parents, until finally in 5th grade I got sent to a magnet school for 5th and 6th grade just for art. And I was going there, and if my parents weren't just junkied out of their mind, fucked off, they would have seen like what was going on. Like I was supposed to go to LACES, was like this high school. It's by Fairfax. It's kind of like a magnet style school, which focuses on, like, if you're trying to be an actor, if you're trying to play an instrument, if you're trying to fucking draw, whatever it is, you know. So I was supposed to do that in high school, but I ended up just pushing and not doing shit, you know what I mean? I guess I would say I like a parenting fucked it all up. But yeah, since I was young, doing art, and it was a standout. So
And then it was more like just
I think with everybody, bro.
Yeah, different stuff that you'd seen. Or
I draw my toys. Like my mom said, one of the first things I do, like I would set up like art, you know, G.I. Joe's, Thundercats, the fucking He-Man. I would set them up in like battling situations, and then sit there and draw the scenes out as best I could. However the fuck they looked, I don't know, you know. But she thought that was weird. She thought that was a little bit, you know, a little bit different. And yeah, just like things I always knew, dude. Like in class, I would sit away from the other kids, and I would literally face the wall and draw for half of the classroom while they did whatever they did. Like the teacher knew, some of them knew I did. Like I would do all this stuff in the classrooms, even in juvenile hall. When I got sent this, when I was going to prison and all that shit, I did a mural in Central Juvenile Hall that got me like in prison doing tattoos, and art saved my fucking. Made me. There's certain people you don't fuck with in prison. You don't fuck with the tattoo guy. You don't fuck with the dope dealer. You don't fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're just like the golden man in there. You know, everyone wants to look, you know, badass in there. So art is definitely, yeah. Since I was a kid, saved me in many situations. Probably would be a dork without it. Yeah, definitely. Probably a lot of us would be weird without it. You know.
At what point did you start like doing letters?
Oh, yeah, super young. I always liked that shit. I always liked it, even when I went to, I remember being fucking 9 years old in either or bookstore. It's in Hermosa Beach and Subway Art. And just looking at that and tripping on that shit and just wondering, like, how would I even start to even try to be able to do that? But I remember being a little kid and fucking with Brock and watching fucking those old Fox 11 before these new Fox 11, the old Fox 11 shit with, it might have been Fox 11, might have been Channel 5, and it was when Nacho, Chaka, and all those fools, sleeves were hitting the 101 freeway, were bombing up and down Sunset, and they were getting video. It was right when he got caught. So I know that, we videotaped that off the news, and I know while we were young, that sparked. We'd watch that to spark us, you know, because there wasn't a lot of shit to watch either, you know. We didn't have the internet, there wasn't any real graphic movies out that were good.
No, I watched that over and over again too.
There was nothing.
Huge, that Channel 7 thing.
It was Channel 7. There it goes. Yeah, I knew it was on something. Brock videotaped it, and it was just the only like real footage we had, except for when we would go videotape shit.
And now you're working with the dudes from 7th Letter. How did that come to play?
That's evolution. I just want to say pretty much it's part of life. Kind of just as you grow and as you evolve as an artist, you want to align yourself with people that are along the same caliber as you, and you want to make sure that, you know, you're surrounded by people that have more energy than you and have more to do than you. You don't want to keep with people on the same level as you or under you, because then you're going to stay stagnant or you're going to fall backwards. And in my little line right now, the elements of life I'm dealing with, which is clothing, which is art, which is mural painting, which is you know, this whole just, you know, devouring the street culture and trying to just, you know, do what we got to do off of it. I don't know. It just seems like that's where it took me. It's just a trip, dude. It's very inspiring. It's very like energetic when you go over there. And you just idea bounce over there, because you know anything is possible. You know, you're idea bouncing crazy ideas that you know there's money behind all this that can all happen. It's not just you and your homie Stone talking. You know what I mean? This shit could really go down if you wanted to.
I don't know if they know that you were on Pimp My Ride, or you know your history with that. And, you know, painting cars, and you know, I don't know if a lot of dudes know that or not.
Talking about fucking Pimp My Ride.
Not at all?
No, I said, you want to talk about Pimp My Ride? No, I will. I don't care.
If anything, just like, give me your favorite Pimp My Ride moment.
Pimp My Ride, what could you do? Well, I'll give you a couple of things. Okay, I'll tell you that it was when I came in there one night. I had gone bombing with Oggs, and we almost got arrested. And we had to sleep at this dude's house that me and him barely knew. Didn't shower. I had to come to work and film at 7 in the morning, covered in paint, smell like ass. All these fucking with Oggs. I don't know if you ever met Oggs. It's like a 6 foot half Blackfoot. It just looks nuts. You know what I'm saying? So this fool's coming in and laying, and this fool doesn't care. So he's like laying on the couch. We're going. We got a video. It's just crazy. I had the videotape, and these fools are looking at me like, not like I'm a tweaker or something, but just kind of like, who is like everyone else is ready to film. Like, they just got the shower, and I'm just disgusting, covered in paint. Like I don't think they really thought that when I was painting graph there and doing my thing. I think they thought, okay, this guy does a little bit of this. He's cool. He's a hippity hop guy. We can get him for MTV, you know. But I was doing heroin in the bathroom. I was fucking bombing at night. Like I was. The real fools in there knew what was up. Like the raw dudes in the interview were like, dude. But the dumb producers, they didn't. They just, let's do what we did. But it was cool. We got paid, and everyone got broke off. It was what it was. Right place, right time kind of shit. That's all it really was.
And I've been checking out. You're doing like a whole bunch of freelance work for like a slew of brands. Just keeping yourself open. Working with like a whole bunch of really good brands. Strong design.
Try to keep the caliber of the brands, like try to keep them all up top. I just tried to fucking hit these businesses. I didn't even know how it was gonna work, but yeah, the response has been pretty cool. I gotta just keep it up. It's hard to stay fresh. I feel stagnant right now. I feel like I gave these people a lot of art that I had maybe stored up in my brain, some ideas and stuff, whatever. And I gotta just I gotta fucking find a way to just stay sharp and like stay on it. And a lot of people, the way they stay sharp is just by ripping, and it's kind of like I don't want to rip, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do my version of that anymore. I want to, and I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. Just find something where it just comes out. I don't know, dude. I hate doing drawings where I'm forcing them. You know what I mean? Where you're forcing work out, but you gotta eat, so you're forcing work. I don't know if there's ever gonna be a right answer, but I definitely want to find a zone where I fall in, where I'm just dropping art and it just feels like it's spewing out of it. Like I see some artists like Jeremy Fish, Crayola, where it just seems like it vomits out of them even in their sketching. It's a fucking masterpiece, you know what I mean? And I just want to be able to where even if I drop a sketch, it's not nonsense. Like that sketch is going to lead into a fucking design sooner or later because every idea that I'm dropping is worth something. Where I don't feel like it's like that right now.
Well, that's it. You know, I was super hyped to be able to work with you on the project. I reached out to you on it, and I kind of wanted to get a little feedback on what made you want to do it. You blessed us with an amazing piece, and you know.
It wasn't about wanting. It wasn't like a. It wasn't like a thing of like I don't know. It wasn't. It wasn't on the hit list. Like I had a hit list where I was knocking. I wanted to hit these fools. And it was just like, that was, it's like a cover was maybe a bucket list thing, you know what I mean? I always would want to do something. That's cool. That's the homie Ponch. He's doing his thing. I would love to, you know, I see everyone doing little things for it. Like, I feel like there's not a lot of people in your spot that actually did the deed and then now are trying to make money. Most people that make money out of us never did the deed. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, and it's like the fools that try to do it usually get left out because they don't have rich parents. They weren't, you know what I mean, this crazy financially backed people. So, I mean, Covert's real, Covert's strong, and I just wanted to do something with, I didn't want people to also to think that, you know, I'm just trying to fucking hit these big old spots and I'm not ever, you know what I mean? Gonna like, I don't know, dude, whatever. It was something I wanted to do. It was for me. It was something I wanted to fulfill. And then when we chopped it up and talked and we met and I seen what the spot was really like and what you were doing, that was dope. The shirt design was kind of both of ours if you think about it, because I wasn't even sure what I was going to do. And then when we chopped it up, we kind of came up with a cool design. It flowed. It came out pretty fast.
Well, that's about it, man. I want to thanks for coming through to the headquarters and chopping it up. Paint that piece today. It came out super real.
We did what we did. We had a time limit.
Yeah.
It's all good, though. Good looking out. I appreciate everything, too, sir. Thank you, sir.